What's good, Boxing Lounge? It's your boy. Make a little video real quick. Got rained out on the 4th of July. Everybody's plans got ruined. The fireworks show got canceled. All types of shit. It's fucked up. It's storming and shit out here. But talk about this Anthony Joshua situation, man. This new situation. I'm not about to be on this post, on this video slating him or, really putting him down like that. Because now that the smoke is cleared, really Anthony Joshua was a victim of bad advice by his team and Eddie Hearn. And at this point, I feel that he's regretting not taking that $50 million. Damn, I should have watched that shit. I look all young and shit. But he took that $50 million, not taking that $50 million, he's regretting it right now. And he's getting a lot of backlash from but the backlash has to have been real, man. The backlash must have been fucking something serious. That's gotta bother a guy who just three or 4 months ago was loved by everybody. Now everybody's, calling him a coward, ducker, bitch, all that shit. And you could blame AJ a little, somewhat, because of the fact that he should have took control of the situation. Made them do what was right for him. Really, at this point in his career, he don't even need Eddie Hearn. He don't need a promoter. And then Joshua don't need a promoter. You know what I'm saying? He don't need a promoter. At this point, it's just a whole bunch of damage control. Eddie Hearn even blaming Anthony Joshua. I think that was the icing on the cake right there when he probably saw that article where Anthony Joshua was. Eddie Hearn said that Joshua was the reason for the Povetkin fight happening. But if you read the latest article from World Boxing News, it says that the Russians from the Povetkin's team said that it was Eddie Hearn. The article said that Eddie Hearn initiated that 24-hour deadline. Let me tell you what I really feel about the situation as of now. I think that, of course, Anthony Joshua was regretting not taking that $50 million. You know what I'm saying? He's also probably regretting dealing with Eddie Hearn, because Eddie Hearn did nothing but damage his reputation. And, part of it, the blame is on Joshua for just letting this guy just take control, basically. And it's clearly obvious that Anthony Joshua actually works for Matchroom. It's not the other way around. And with the whole $50 million deal, see, Anthony Joshua was getting that money. That $50 million up front was going to his bank account. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't going to the Matchroom or Eddie Hearn. So they didn't want him to have that money. You know what I'm saying? It's I don't want to really go there, because I really want to go there, but I'm not about to go there in this video. But he basically getting pimped. He was basically getting pimped, man. You know what I'm saying? Basically getting pimped. He probably feel like he's getting pimped. His homeboys probably telling him, you know what I'm saying, that come on, man, like what's like what's good. He took that, he getting his friends is probably telling him, because Anthony Joshua seems like a guy to hang out with his friends. Like he's always with these dudes, the Keith Thurman looking dude and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they probably telling him like, man, you should have took that fight. You know what I'm saying? And you would have been set. You would have, you know what I'm saying? Even if you lost, you wouldn't even have to really fight again. And he's feeling that heat right now, man. And this is what AJ fans should have been doing, telling him to get rid of Eddie Hearn and take the fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? But instead, you got a Wilder fan on here telling y'all what should have went down. I'm a real boxing fan, though. I'm gonna just call it how I see it always. AJ should have just took the fight, regardless of what the fuck. Pay Wilder what he deserves, 40%, because he deserves it. And let's get this show on the road. You know what I'm saying? It was that simple. He could have. And another thing with this DAZN shit, Eddie Hearn wanted the fight to be on DAZN in America. America, we're not gonna buy that shit out here. You know what I'm saying? I heard it's not doing well in Canada at all. And then Eddie Hearn kind of burned his bridges with Showtime. You know what I'm saying? Disrespecting Showtime executives and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's where, you know, Anthony Joshua was broadcasted in America through Showtime. The logical, the obvious, the smart move would have been to put Anthony Joshua on Showtime because people are familiar with Showtime. Showtime been around forever. You know what I'm saying? They the hottest network for boxing right now. And then you talking about putting on DAZN. So it's probably a lot of shit that's going on behind the scenes with the Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua team. It's probably a lot of shit behind the scenes that we just really don't know. That we can only speculate. But I don't think it's good. I don't think they all on the same page. Anthony Joshua obviously don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to sit here and bash the brother. You know what I'm saying? Because I did enough of that. But as a man, as a black man, yeah, he probably looking at it like, man, this dude was fucking getting over on me, man. All these promises and shit and all that shit, man, he fucked up my shit. You know what I'm saying? He fucked my shit up. $50 million. Me personally, after watching that video again with him in his car with his boy, I watched it again, and I really felt that he was sincere about the Wilder fight. I'm not gonna sit here and act like he was scared there. I felt like he wants $50 million. The money talks. I felt that he really wanted to fight at that point in time. You know what I'm saying? But then he got so many people telling him not to take the fight, and Teddy Atlas saying not to take the fight, Roy Jones, Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? You got other guys saying not to take the fight. It scared his ass. It scared him even more. He was already scared, but it scared him even more. You know what I'm saying? And Wilder said he was inboxing this guy, telling him like, man, you gonna regret not taking that $50 million, and he's regretting that shit. You best believe Anthony Joshua was regretting that shit right now. You know what I'm saying? There's no way in hell he's sleeping at night comfortably. There's no way. He probably can't even really focus in camp. And then allegedly, how much time I got? Then allegedly, the Povetkin fight is not even set in stone at all, according to Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? Because he can really just fuck the WBA. You know what I'm saying? And then let me try to get this shit with Wilder my damn self before it's too late. Get a fight in October or something. You know what I'm saying? With Wilder, fuck this Povetkin fight because it's risky. You know what I'm saying? It's a risky fight for Joshua to take. It's not a smart business move at all. It's crazy. It's crazy how all this is out in the public too. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. You know what I'm saying? Guys say we obsessed, but this is the news that's out there for boxing fans. You go on you go on YouTube, all the major boxing channels, this is what they mainly talking about is Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder. So when guys talk about I'm obsessed and I'm biased, get the fuck up out of here, man. I'm talking boxing. You know what I'm saying? This is the headline news. This is the big news right now. These are the heavyweights. You know what I'm saying? This is what's popping right now. You know, so you complain when they talk about Mayweather. You complain when they talk about this guy. You complain when it's too much about Triple G. You complain when it's too much about Canelo. Now you complain about this. Just shut the fuck up. It's all boxing talk. You know what I'm saying? It's all boxing talk. But yeah, man, you best believe Anthony Joshua is regretting his decisions right now. He's like Wilder said. Everything Wilder said, man, that dude be on point with shit, man. If you pay attention to Wilder, everything he do say come to pass, man. That motherfucker like a prophet or some shit. And that's crazy. But he said Anthony Joshua will be regretting this shit. And he is. You know what I'm saying? He needs to come out with an interview or something himself and lay it down for everybody to see what's really good. Because, I understand you may be intimidated by a man, or you may be fearful, you may be scared of this guy. But $50 million? Come on, man. Any man in the world to fight anybody for $50 million. You know what I'm saying? As long as, it's just that simple. So I think it was a situation to where Eddie Hearn wasn't getting none of that $50 million. And they wanted, they just didn't want that whole situation. The whole situation was ugly for Eddie Hearn. And he didn't want Wilder trying to manipulate or convince Joshua that he don't need Eddie Hearn at all. And let's get this money together. We can fight 2 or 3 times and get this money together. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's crazy. I don't know what's going to happen next. I'm going to talk about it. But if Anthony Joshua ends up in Russia, man, this is, like I told you, man, this is the beginning of the end. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to let him win in Russia. The referee's not going to save him in Russia, man. If the Russians get their way, it's going to be ugly. But I didn't mean to make this video too long, but I thought I had to address that Anthony Joshua is right now just a victim of bad advice, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's really a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Most fans was upset that he turned down one of the biggest fights of pretty much all time. You know what I'm saying? Considering, you know, they both undefeated and all that shit. So a lot of people are upset with him. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he's not a bad guy. He's just pretty gullible and a victim of bad advice, really. But that's all I got, man. Y'all have a good rest of the night. Peace out.